Coming at you live from a flare. I'm not diagnosed with lupus, if you're wondering. And I know people are going to be like, oh, lupus, 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 lupus. That's the number one comment I get. Trust me, I know. That's what it looks like. Not a clue. People have messaged me and said mold and MCAS can present as lupus, which I have mold toxins in my body. MCAS, I don't know, but I'm sure I probably also have that. Considering I was having like tight throats to perfumes. This was back in like December, January? No, February actually, because I got a steroid shot in February. So I don't know if this is an MCAS component, if this is histamine dumping, if it's lupus being triggered by this Vyvanse because it's a stimulant. I have no idea. All I know is I have an appointment with my NP tomorrow to talk about alternate medications because I'm taking Vyvanse because I cannot turn off my food noise. I continuously want to eat and I'm trying to fill this void. I think it's because there's a lack of dopamine, or it's part of it. I've talked about this in another video. I don't know if it's a mental addiction I have to eating, if it's a physical addiction because I have mold toxicity, I have SIBO. If you have mold toxicity, apparently you can have like candida and fungal overgrowth, which could cause you to crave carbs and sugar. Or if there's a third component and it's my dopamine not being regulated properly, which is why I am always drawn to eating, because I'm trying to get that spike in dopamine. So I figured, let me give Vyvanse another try. And I made a mental note, let's see if my face flares, because I have not flared since I stopped taking it. I stopped taking it beginning of March. I took it for 7 weeks, like middle-ish of January until the first week of March. And I have not flared until today. Actually, I flared maybe 3 days ago after I ate beef jerky, which I also hadn't eaten in such a long time, so it could just be a random coincidence. Yes, but not diagnosed with lupus. But this is what it looks like. My face, I felt it. It got so warm. I felt like the nausea, like very bad nausea. I literally laid on my, like on this floor, and just lay there until the nausea passed. And then I got up, I looked in the mirror, and I looked like this. So I'm assuming it's some type of flare. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know what the NP says though about different medications. In my mind, I'm thinking Concerta, I think is how it's called, what is it pronounced? It's like, it's also an ADHD medication, but it's supposed to be less likely to trigger an autoimmune flare, according to ChatGPT. I don't know.